Hi everyone, welcome back to Azure Dreams. Right, so basically all I've got to do right now is I've got to go and give the doctor this healing herb, and then I can be on my merry way for the next tower run. Hey doctor, what's his name? What is his name? I could just go up and have a look, couldn't I? It's not Isaac. That's the guy with one of the guru's pot. I don't remember his name. Hush. All right. Yeah. Yeah, we got the healing herb. Don't tell her anything. Actually, this is quite an important pivotal point because this goes. You can go one of two ways depending on what you say here. I think it depends entirely on what you say here. But if you let her know that you got the healing herb, the story will go. Basically, what will happen is she'll start making dolls, and she starts like selling dolls, which is one way you can make the story go. But I don't know. I feel like the other way feels more canonically correct. So we'll see that. Alright then. So that's that sorted. Fine, let's be on our way. Actually, I can't remember if I spoke to Barry. I don't know what it is. I'm sure he recommends something to be built at in the town. He has a recommendation for something to be built at the carpenters, is what I meant to say. How much money do I have? 6,000. Well, just over 6,000. I'd really like that bigger house. Okay, let's take a few steps. Let's go through the normal process. Get the cutie out, give him the pit of fruit, and then equip my stuff and continue on. The mysterious case of the long summoning animation. The thing is about giving him the pit of fruit straight up there is that a benefit to doing that, aside from just increasing his MP for the long term, is it frees up space in the inventory as well. So is this the bit where there's the big room down here? Yeah. Just remember, the first floor only has there's only a few variations. Of its layout. Now if I could find some red sands, I could maybe get to killing all these guys in one hit. Instead of faffing around having to hit them twice. It's so much faster when you hit them and you just hit them once. Just makes the whole process all so smooth. Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna... So, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I probably did. If you walk over an item and you hold the circle button, or you hold circle, you won't actually pick it up, you'll just... So say if I walk over this and I hold circle, yeah. Doesn't actually pick it up, it just informs me what it is. Oh, there's a trap there. I suppose I should, just for the sake of it, show you how to put coins in the inventory, or what it looks like. Oh, sand. Red? No, of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. Vital sword, okay. Actually, I want to go this way. Yep, that's one thing you can do there. You can throw things at the enemy. Okay, so you can, for example, pick it up and then at hand, put in, and then so you've got, as you can see here, I've got copper coins in the bag there. I use them and nothing happens. So I'm just going to have it, put it on the floor and pick it up. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't normally take space in the inventory, which is... It is interesting, isn't it, how that works. How, like, if you... In a game where you've got a limited inventory space, money doesn't fall within that range. Oh no, rust trap. Okay, I'll just train up here for a bit, I think. Okay, plenty of pull-umpers coming along. Can I have a troll, please? Okay. Still can't quite one-hit them from height advantage. Nice, what are you doing? Oops. I wonder what the highest level is possible to reach on the first floor. I mean, you'd have to... I mean, suppose it could be very high if the RNG throws a load of Mazar seeds at you, if that's possible. Alright. Yep. Okay, we've got Gosh. Oh, hold on. No, we've got... We've got a scene with Selfie here. Yes. She's been hearing all those rumours. Oh, okay. I don't have any mystery. What are you talking about? I see. Okay, well, Selfie's just gonna continue being like that, I guess. Ooh, 3 items all bundled next to each other. Oh no! Yeah, that's one way of going about it. You know, I've talked many times about like the themes of this game and how it's always felt so classy and royal and everything. And I think things like calling the paralysis trap, calling it a prison trap, I think that's an example of, I don't know, it's got a certain, it's really got a certain like feel to it, I guess. Got a bunch of items in here. I mean, trap loop. Is it pronounced loop or is it lupe or something? I don't know. Okay, well that's all the treasure. Alright then, let's turn up a little bit on this floor. I should really take a step. Oh, they went onto a bump trap there. We should take a step to the side. Get a step to the side, like not like that. When the enemies come from the side. Like this, but time it better. Also, isn't it interesting how all the traps, when you think about all the traps, they're all like these funky contraptions, or like buttons that you press, or I mean, I think almost all of the traps are buttons that you press, like you stand on a button and it activates a thing. But then you've got the bump trap, which is just a rock. It's just like a rock on the ground. You trip on a rock. The only other one that looks different to me, I think, would be the go up trap. Again, funny name, a go up trap. It's just a spring. You go boing, and it just shoots you up to the next floor. Alright. Oh. Okay. I was thinking, can I get to the elevator before the room collapsed? And no. Is the answer to that question? Did I use the treasure loop? Oh, I did. Let's use the trap loop now. Oh, not many. But still, better to find them now, I think. Since I can take advantage of the 8 experience. Not that... I mean, I suppose it would kind of be better to not do that. Use it later because traps are going to become more dire later on, but I don't want to be holding on to a trap loop all this time. Just for whenever I get to floor 30 or whatever. Or even high 20s. Yeah, balloons are taking a few hits. I'm still taking many hits though, because of my wonderful shield. Okay, CUNY. I got a medicinal herb. You know what that means, don't you? And back in the bag you go. Ooh. There's a fruit in there. Pit of fruit? If it is a pit of fruit, I think I can get CUNY up. Oh, it is a pit of fruit. Okay. CUNY, you're at 119. Let's get you to 120. Hang on, did I use... Oh, yeah, I must have already seen that one. Okay, Iron Shield, really not much point in having that, I guess. Yeah. You know, it might be sacrilege, but I could, in effect, I could do that with like my gold sword or my diamond shield, just put it on the floor, throw it at something, and just destroy it. It is a possibility. Alright. Let's get some experience. Also, when I leave this tower, I need to check on my monster den because it should be upgraded. My hut, rather. A monster den. Or is it called a familiar den? I don't know. It's got a few names. It's known as... as far as the carpet is concerned, it's a hut. A monster den is when you walk into a room and loads of enemies fall from the ceiling. That's what a monster den is. Familiar hut sounds like the better name for it. Or familiar den, I don't know. When I first played this game, I called the monsters familiars. I thought that was just like the name, for like the collective name for the different enemies, the different creatures in this game. Like Pokemon, you know, they're all Pokemon. But then my friend Matthew, he pointed out to me that the ones that you fight, they're just monsters. The ones that you have, they're your familiars. I also didn't realise the word familiar is actually like an actual term that means something other than as a noun. I always thought of it as just like the adjective, like, oh, that thing's rather familiar. I didn't actually realise that it was actually like a word that was used. I know it's used in Symphony of the Night, which is also Konami, which make this game. Which, again, another sentence there, which make this game. Which they made this game. So I guess there's that connection there. That makes sense. The store scroll is nice. Definitely going to keep that. The mirror shield. Oh, an egg. Okay then. Okay, I'm going to spend some time messing about with these spawns here. I'll tell you what I do find strange. Because the visual theme of the floors changes every 2 floors. Generally speaking, for the most part, floor 2 is a bit dodgy in that regard, but I think floor 3 is the only floor that looks like floor 3. But the music changes. every 5 floors. It means sometimes you'll get a theme, a visual theme that spans across 2 different musical themes. But of the musical themes, the first 2 are certainly my favourites. This part of the music here, although that would be out of sync just there when I'm singing along to it there. This part of the music here is the part that's unique to the second variation. Okay. This might not be the best use of my time. I'm just going to do it anyway. Oh, I see. You want to be sneaky there, using your magic at a distance? You know what? I've just thought, I've not really been using Cunie's magic at all. And considering, I mean, last time I could have used it quite a bit. Because by the end of that run, he still had plenty of MP. Okay. The sideways sprite for Manweva does look rather strange to me. It kind of like their eyes. So their eyes are sort of like these. Okay, height difference is too much. Yeah, their eyes are sort of like these tubes. They've got like these weird tubes for eyes. But when they're on the side, it kind of doesn't look like that. Like their ears look more like. Like to me, what is their ears looks like their eyes. And their eyes looks like a mouth, like a duck. Very strange creature. And you see them many times throughout this tower as well. There aren't many creatures in this game that you find at multiple points. But with these, they stick around for a good while. And then you find them again later. You find them later and that's when they start transforming into different random items. try to disguise themselves. A life wand is nice. It does heal you up when you attack with it. The only thing is that I'd much rather have a gold sword +4 than a life wand. Oh. Oh no, I'm chaosed. Whoa. Okay. And okay. Yep. See those kind of traps, they're really deadly when if you're like status effects and all that. And the effects of the traps, a lot of them it's mostly effective if you're like surrounded by enemies or you've got like a few enemies nearby. But if you don't, if you're just in the middle of nowhere, you're having a chaos trap, you're just gonna like spend turns just running, like spinning in circles for a bit and then you'll move on. Okay, this isn't too big of a flaw. Alright, okay, this is a good place to Bloom, what are you doing? I guess this is a good place to stand and grind some levels. I got a nice little height advantage here. Of course, the more time spent doing this, the less time I'm hunting up for the red sands that I need. But still, I mean, blue sand is still nice. It's still one of the most higher valued items that I'm after. Yeah, some of them don't like to come through, they just walk around. $15 experience. Not too bad. Not too shabby. But yeah, it seems like the man wavers when they come from the side there. They just walk away. Oh. Well, before we get to the sand, let's take care of these guys whilst they're asleep. Okay. Well, even if it's blue, it's still good to have found some sand. I'm not going to be happy if it's white, but I really want it to be red. Okay, red. White. Alright. The least favourite of mine. I've got plenty of wind crystals. I mean, I guess I could have a trip where I just go in and power up my acid rain ball a little bit. It might be an idea to have a run where I actually bring in my acid rain ball. I'm not so much in the business of using crystal balls for teaching spells to familiars. I wonder if you throw a ball with 10 charges at a monster, if they will learn the spell. Right. I wonder. Okay. Okay. I was thinking there, because that was a vital sword, I was wondering, will this have a chance of splitting up? Of making one of those spawns? And the answer is It did. Okay, oh, U-boat's doing 1 damage to me. That's good progress, although I am level 11 on floor 7. So that's something there, I guess. I mean, to be honest, I probably won't even use the white sand on the extra rainbow. I'll probably just find another ball here and just use it on that. What type of... right. Sea Seed, don't want you. Holy Bell, I'll take you. Okay, is that the entire floor covered, I think? Yeah, I think so. Is it next floor we get clowns? I think we get clowns on floor 8. If we do, I'm not going to stick around on those. Thing is, like, clowns as well, they have double spell growth, so that's just gonna mess me up. It means even though lowdown does miss, the chance of it missing is decreased by the sheer fact that the lowdown is double the level of the clown's level. It'd be very unfortunate if a clown did low down me when I'm this far through towards level 12. You hit me for 1, I hit you for 13. The sprite work in this game is very interesting. It's interesting that they've had to, like... I don't know, I feel like what they've done is they've modelled them and then just downscaled them. And then used that for the game. It does seem that way at the very least. And like downscaled them and pixelated them to make them like into... and then just made them into sprites. Sort of similar to like Mortal Kombat maybe? Because you can see all the lighting effect on them as well. Okay, clowns here. Oh. Of course, I can't get the first strike on a U-boat, of course. Yeah, so I'm not gonna stick around on this floor now, because I think we're gonna find clowns here. Is that potentially a second wind crystal? Would be nice to have a second wind crystal. You know, just as insurance against those pickets. It's a fire crystal, of which I've been finding quite a few of them lately. I don't know why. Okay, tell you what. Let's just use the truth glasses on this scarlet egg. It's a pull and pair. Worthless. Okay. Hold on. What did that say? The egg cannot be incubated on this hex. Interesting terminology there. Okay, I'm going to use something I don't normally do. I'm going to heat up an egg in the tower. Because honestly, I don't want the pull and pair. I don't need it. I mean, I know it sells for a bit, but I don't want to be leaving it in my inventory just for that. So I'm just going to heat it up. Enemies can come and attack me in the meantime. Okay, let's put that away. Take care of this bloom. Alright, let's get back to heating that up. So remember the detail of the specifics about heating up an egg in the tower, very, very rare. I think my last playthrough I didn't do it at all. In fact, I think for the vast majority of this game, I think I've only ever really done this when I was first like getting to grips with how the game works. But there are legitimate reasons as to why you'd want to heat up an egg in the tower. Anyway, boom, pull and pair, yeah. Anyway, so there's my, basically, if you hatch an egg in the tower, it is equal level to you, it's not level 1, it starts at level of what you're at. I think it's what level I'm at level 12, yeah, so it starts level 12 because I'm level 12. You'll notice its name is in lowercase for some reason. Like the name, like the actual like individual name of the creature itself is in lowercase, but the name of the species, the pull-up word, is in red to indicate that it's not actually mine. I'm just sort of, it's just here to serve me for whilst I'm in the tower. But anyway, I'm going to see. Yes, okay. So I can fuse them both, and then Manweaver will learn D4th, but we'll also lose loads of MP as well. Yeah, sure thing. D4th is like a healing spell. No traits carry over or anything like that, but because the Manweaver's only just learned D4th, D4th is only at level 1. I'm curious just to have a look. I'm not going to do it, obviously, but I am curious to have a look. I think if I fuse these, it'll be Cuny will turn into water, and we'll have D4th and Neobrid. Let's have a look. Yeah, Neobrid. Neobrid is isotope form, so that's not shown in the box there, in the blue, in the like brownish box. And with it being an isotope, that means that it won't level up at all. It'll be stuck on level 29, which is a decent level. But still, I would much rather have Brid. Plus, I think it would lose the half MP consumption from the cyclone. I don't think you can stack traits. I've never really done it. I think it's just whatever, you just have the trait of whatever your latest thing is, I guess. The latest fusion. And I prefer the traits got from the cyclone. The thing is with traits as well is there's no way of keeping track of it. The game doesn't keep a record of it at all. As far as I can tell, there's like no menu I can go in to have a look, see what traits it has. I just remember that I fused it with a cyclone. And so it has half MP consumption. But yeah, I don't really have much use for Manweaver to have default, but it's just, I could either do that or just keep the egg in my inventory or something, I guess. And the Pullumpa's not going, I mean, level 12 Pullumpa's still not very good to fight with, because Pullumpa's are just pretty awful as is, really. Oh no, I woke up everyone in the room. Here we go, clown. Yep, just regular attacks, please. Does 2 damage to me. 2 damage through that shield. Alright. There might be a bit I'm missing over here. There may be a room down here. I don't know. Ice rock ball, not really worth it. Prison trap, oh no. As long as no one comes this way. Truth glasses. I would like that. Tell you what, I don't need all these herbs. Okay, I'm gonna fight this clown upside down. Didn't use low down. I was trying to think, oh, there's 3 words that rhyme, but no, upside down and low down. This is just the word down twice. It doesn't quite rhyme. And Olim, yeah. Well, I'm curious. It does, yeah, you're on Olim. It's not Olim fruit. It's the only item, I think, that... Well, it's the only item that has that particular sprite, but I think it's the only item that has its own sprite that no other item shares. Because, you know, like, you see a shield, like, well, it could be any kind of shield, but you see a shield and like, I wonder what type of shield that is. Same with the balls and the sands and everything, but an Olim is just, there's nothing else that looks like it. It's just, I mean, it could just be, they could just make it like a red fruit, couldn't they? Like the pitta fruit and all that. But no, they make it its own sprite by having it be blue. Like all the sands I'm picking up. Okay. Okay, regular attacks, thank you. I like regular attacks from you, clown. Blindable. I do like that. Okay, my health, so just use it. Alright. Well, probably going to get my Manweaver out soon. I'll do that now, actually. Okay, you're level 16 Manweaver with a level 1 default. Yeah, default is really just healing, I think. Oh, I've got something I can use the white sand on now, so I might just... do I want to use the truth? Okay. I suppose it just kind of help. No, I won't use the white sand on that yet. I want to kill this clown. If I has a chance to wake up. Oh, another cure-all herb. Like I said, don't see many of those. Do you know what? I'll pick up this light seed. And I'll throw it on you. Just to make this fight a little bit more in my favour. I've just thought, my waiver can now use the backup with magic. It's not good being against 2 counts. No, don't attack that one. Attack the one that... Okay, well, did you just get to level 16? Yeah. Oh, well... Oh, hold on. Default level 4? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. See, there's always things I don't know about this game. Now, is this my actual one or is that a spawn? No, that's my real one. I don't know, maybe the spell leveling up is catching up. See, default there is level 4. Like, leveled up once, got lowered down, and leveled again. It leveled up from level 1 to level 4. That's 3 level ups. I wonder... Yeah, I wonder how that works. And maybe that's why, if a spell is in its isotope form, it might be okay to, like, revert it back, I guess. As in, it might be okay to have it in its isotope form because once you've taken the familiar back to its original element, or the element of the spell, then it will grow faster, maybe? Oh. A few traps in here, I see. Tumner fruit. I'll take tumner fruit. Yeah, okay. Okay. Actually, no, let's not go on there. Let's just... Boing! Okay. For no reason. Oh, an egg. A Scott shield. I've used my toothbrushes already, haven't I? Yeah. Okay, let's just deactivate all the traps. And get the cyan egg. The names of the eggs, by the way, like which is like cyan egg, that's like cyan, scarlet, or whatever. That really doesn't mean anything. It's just a way of it's just a way of the game distinguishing, like, oh, the egg you found. I think it's really just a way of the game giving you a way of contextualizing which egg is which. So say if you find an egg on floor 3 and it's called the scarlet egg, that's just the game's way of telling you, okay, remember, it's the scarlet egg is the one that you found on floor 3. So once you get the truth glasses, you can keep that in mind, like which egg is which, if you get more than one. Star glasses, okay, we'll just use that. Alright then. Oh, Yeah, trolls quite common in this tower as well. Of course, you could say man-wavers are common as well, in the sense that they split up and there's many of them. But that's not really what I meant. Isn't at all what I meant. Go and see what's over here. Have I been in here? Anti-chaos, Scorch Shield. Oh, have I been in here? Alright. Another cure-all herb. What's going on? They're usually quite rare. Well, better have a cure-all than an antidote. Wind Seed might be nice against those Krakens. I don't know how annoying those Krakens are going to be now. Truth Glasses, fine, let's just use it. On the egg, see what we've got. A Newell, alright. That's good, that is good, because the Newell is one of a few monsters in this game that can, well, the game called it grow into an adult. They have like an alternate form. The game doesn't call it evolution, but you know it's evolution. The game doesn't call it that, but we know, we secretly know. And of course, this game was shortly after I first played Pokemon for me, so in my mind it's like, oh yeah, evolution. Manwaver, what are you doing? Okay. Do you even know what kind of shield that was? But hey, Griffins are fine. Manwaver, you're the right element for it. Yeah, I always think there's certain monsters in this game where when you see them for the first time, it's like a mark of like, oh, this is a strong enemy. I think the Griffins are definitely an example of that. The Krakens are too. Not volcanoes. Volcanoes aren't. No, don't. Well, at least don't hit me for one. Okay, Manwaver, what you doing? Just you fight this guy. Man, what is it with this corridor? They're all coming for me. Can't be much having to do this. First time I think I've ever gone into the menu to purposefully have them walk in front of me. Have them lead the way. Of course, with Cuny it's easier because you can just pick him up and throw him. See, that's... Huh, yeah. Right, go back to where you were. Actually, no, I'll have you behind me to the side. Oh, we're almost out of MP. I was going to say I could have him back up with magic. Tell you, oh, there's a grub trap there. Right. Okay, now whether are you lost? No, you're not. Just get back in the bag. Just get back in the bag. You can't do anything. You're about to die. You're about to run out of MP. Bear in mind that that fusion cost quite a bit of MP as well. Now I've got Cuny out here and he's going to do a lot of damage. Alright. That's fine. Just planning out a little route here, so we know where the treasure is, we know where the exit is. Man, how many Orleans do I have? I've got 2 already, don't I? Yeah. Medicinal? No. Yeah, not quite worth it. Okay. Wanna go up? I'm going up. I am indeed. Yeah, my gold sword at this point is not very strong. I do pretty much need to rely on Cuny at this point. Oh. Yeah, attack that while it's asleep, please. I know it's not much of a consolation considering its recoil effect will be somewhat damaging. I am not actually sure, by the way, because I say like Manweaver has defourth and Newells have de-heal. I don't actually know what the difference is between those two. I just know they're both vaguely just healing spells. There might be like a tiering system. I'm sure there is like a tiering system behind it. But I couldn't tell you. Alright then. I've got a few treasures up and to the right there. I'll straight up as well. Okay, well we've got a few places to go. Coins, coins, coins. Man, if that's another wind crystal, I could really do with it. because we'll be encountering pickets soon. Okay. Yeah, I've only got a few. Okay, life wand, you can be dropped. That's alright. Okay, well, let's just progress. Alright then. So, I'm gonna end this part here, and next time we'll continue on from this floor. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!